Welcome. We are here in San Diego, April 2025, at a great annual scientific session as it winds down. It's been a great year for HRS with lots of new initiatives, particularly heart rhythm advocates, and I encourage you to get involved in that. There are lots of opportunities for our members to get involved and make a real difference in what goes on. We are here to welcome our new president of HRS, Dr. Mina Chung from the Cleveland Clinic. And I'm really excited to introduce her, but also tell you about all the great things she is thinking about for next year. Mina, welcome. And I'm so excited that HRS is going to be led by such an amazing, dynamic, smart person. Tell us about some of the things you're thinking about.
Well, thanks, Ken. First, I want to thank you for your incredible service, all the time that you put into HRS, launching all these things that we're going to be talking about. So thank you. I'm really excited because there has been so much going on over the past year and so many more opportunities to get involved. And we need your involvement. We need everybody's involvement. So some of the things that will be coming up is we're going to be having a call for volunteers for committees. So please look out for that email and click the link, put in your interests, why you want to be on the committee, look at the list of committees, and hopefully you can get involved. And if you aren't selected to be on that committee, we have about 300 applicants for about 60 openings. Keep trying and let us know. Okay. There are a lot of other initiatives that have started. Ken mentioned Heart Rhythm Advocates, and he's going to be the co-chair of Heart Rhythm, or you are the co-chair of Heart Rhythm Advocates. So please sign up. We really need a lot of people to be involved with Heart Rhythm Advocates. It could be every single member of Heart Rhythm Society. On the HRS page, there's a link to join. It is free, and it's very important because we need to be able to say, when we go to our legislators, to our global regulators, to everyone we talk to, that we represent however many thousand people who are heart rhythm caregivers and heart rhythm science, or whatever whatever we're advocating for. We want to be able to say that we represent a very large number of people. So it is really important for you today even to really join and find that link to join Heart Rhythm Advocates. So I don't know if you want to say anything more about.
Yes, advocacy is not just advocacy. It's advocacy for patients, it's advocacy for research, and it's global advocacy. So get involved. It's really important. Mina, tell me about sudden cardiac death and AEDs and what we should be doing and what we will be doing in the next year.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. So we started a sudden cardiac arrest CPR AED task force. As you may know, the HEARTS Act was signed into law and is supposed to try to get CPR education to high school students and several other groups, because we want to really get into that generation to really learn CPR and feel comfortable with AEDs and to advocate for that. It was funded without any funding for that, so we really want to step in. This is our field, this is our area, sudden cardiac death, sudden cardiac arrest. So we formed a task force where we are going to gather the resources together, help CMS with that initiative, and also get on a regional level, on a local level, to really find out what the gaps are, to work with other organizations in this space. But we need every one of us to really get involved. And one way of doing that is through our regional councils that are being formed in Heart Rhythm Advocates, and using all of your connections to help us figure out what we need to do for our schools, for our emergency response systems, etc. So please do watch out for what we do we'll send out communications as we figure out how to operationalize this.
And Mina, can you maybe end with one other exciting thing you're thinking about? I know you've been very involved in establishing a research initiative, both regional and global. Tell us a little bit about your vision for that.
Right, we want to form an EP research network, and we launched that here at HRS 2025 with a series of really interesting lectures on how we could do that, looking at the landscape, and we had a really wonderful round table on forming it. So we really want to come together to collaborate on research on all levels, from basic to translational to clinical. So we want to get together a clinical trials network of sites that are interested in joining clinical research, as well as looking at this as an opportunity to figure out where the gaps are in our field so that we can work together to answer those questions. We will be forming a registry of people with their interests on it and resources so that people can connect globally, here in the US, everywhere. And so please look out for the communications on that as well.
So welcome President of HRS Mina Chung. She's got some fantastic ideas and projects. And I know for one, I'm going to be really excited to be involved in all the things going on in HRS over the next 12 months. Thank you, Mina.
Thank you, Ken.